So today I am running live sound for a band, and we are doing it at this location that just opened. It is a soft opening. This place is called the Dive on Patton. It used to be called Patton Alley Pub. I used to come here a lot, but there's a new owner now, and he is creating it as more of an event place rather than just a bar, which I think is going to work out well. This place used to be a very great event place, and people love this place a lot. Here's everyone setting up and cleaning up as much as they can before guests arrive. Everyone is setting up the tap, all the beers, everything. And this is the new stage where the band is setting up right now. And it's not fully symmetrical on both sides when you split it in half. It kind of narrows down more towards where I'm standing, but it's a cool stage regardless. The mix I'm using is the Soundcraft UI24R, and I have experience with one of the Soundcraft mixers like this, the digital type mixers, and I kind of recommended this for the owner. If we set the sound stuff like across from the stage, that's right next to the bathroom, and there's very little room there, so we kind of suggested this area, and I could just roam around with an iPad. Here's the iPad, here's the software we're running, and it is pretty simple. It's just like any other mixer, really. It's just digital. I'm not too much of a fan of the scrolling to get to the certain channels. I'm kind of old school, and I like to just reach for the channel I need to reach for right away. Like in case something happens, like feedback, whatever. It just like I can just do it right away without affecting any. But there are different things you could do to each channel, which is cool. We have compression, EQ, gates, and all that stuff, all that good jazz. So there's our reverb, here's our aux sends, and there's a patching window, which is, I don't know it much. Past few days when I worked on this, I was having trouble getting output of the mixer, but it just turned out I needed to turn the analog knobs volume up. And I was like, oh my god, this is the most simple thing in the world. I was like completely software minded, and it seems to be a real common thing that everyone does. Soundcraft told me. So here we are. We're currently waiting for the show to start. We've done sound checks already, and I've had music playing on my laptop, just YouTube, some rock music, and we have a pretty good crowd right now. This is probably 40 people, I'm assuming. The show kind of started later than like the what it was advertised. It's supposed to be like at 7, but then we started later because two bands set up. So the first band, for some reason, I was having trouble getting the vocals to be loud enough to kind of work well with all the instruments playing at the same time. I did soundtrack on the main band. They're called Troy, and it was fine. I think it's the fact that there wasn't going through any processing, so it kind of the boosting level wasn't that great, and everyone was literally talking the entire time too, so it was pretty loud. So here we are. We're now on the main show for the night, Troy, and they seem to be a pretty big deal. Like everyone seems to know who they are, so that's pretty cool. And I think they are based in Springfield, and they're really good. They did make my life easier. They sent all their mics and stuff into their own mixer, and then they just kind of patched it out into the snake so I can mix it for the outboard gear. I have to set up any monitors or anything like that. They have their own in-ear monitor, so that was pretty good. So the show has ended now, and everyone is leaving slash kind of don't want to leave. Everyone comes to get drunk. It's a Saturday night, so they're probably hanging out with the band. The band isn't turned down yet because we're not done. But I'm basically done now, so this is it.